Hey everybody, in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to use the Loft tool. The Loft tool is a great feature whenever you're trying to draw something that has a taper to it. So for example, typically glasses, like a drinking glass, has a taper to it, meaning that the top of the glass, the top circle or diameter, is larger than the bottom of the glass. So it kind of tapers as it goes downward. So the first thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to start with a circle. So I'm going to first draw the top part of the glass. So I'm going to start with a 3-inch diameter circle. Okay. The next thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to finish this sketch. We're going to go to the 3D Model tab. And we are going to look for something right here called plane. I'm going to click the drop down menu. I'm going to get a bunch of different options. The option that we're going to want to use right now is called offset from plane. So I'm going to click on this. Then I'm going to have to come on over here to my browser, and I'm going to click on the plus mark next to the origin folder. When I do that, I'm going to see 3 planes. I'm going to see a YZ plane, an XZ plane, and a XY plane. You're going to want to choose the plane that is parallel to your circle. So right here, this XY plane, that's actually perpendicular. I do not want that one. The XZ plane is also perpendicular. Don't want that one. So my last choice is going to be the YZ plane. I'm going to click on that plane, and now it wants to know, okay, how far do you want to offset your new work plane? This is essentially what is the height of the glass. So let's say a typical glass is 6 inches tall. I'm going to type in 6 and hit enter. And if I zoom out, what I've done is I have offset a new work plane that I can now draw on. So it's kind of like having a sketch within a sketch, so to speak. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a 2D sketch on this new work plane that I just created. So I'm going to have to click kind of right along one of these edges. So I drew the top of the glass first. That is a 3-inch diameter opening. Let's say the bottom of the glass has 1.5 inches diameter. So I'm going to click circle, and I am going to draw. I'm going to change my mind. Let's say it has a 2-inch diameter at the bottom. So I'm going to type 2 and hit enter. Click OK. So if I kind of orbit around now, give you a better idea of what I've just done, is I've essentially just drawn 2 circles that are just spaced out from one another. So I'm going to go up to the 3D Model tab again, and I'm going to click the drop down menu, and I'm going to choose Loft. When the pop-up box comes up, you're going to have to select the 2 objects that you want to actually loft together. So I'm going to want to loft the 2 circles, and once I click on those, what the program does is it automatically will create a 3D taper from one circle to the other. So if I click OK now, and I spin this around, it kind of looks like a glass, like a drinking glass. So it automatically tapered the top circle or the top diameter to the one on the bottom. So that's how you use the Loft tool.